It seems sort of strange that I'm sitting here in a woodshed on 40 acres of property, and I can see out to the left a 7,500 square foot facility that has been built. I see 2 vehicles that have been donated. Right now we have a missions team from Florida who's come down helping. My friend Mark is in there tiling the floor. I cannot believe what is taking place right now.
Having teens here is super encouraging, and it's a lot of work beforehand. You know, you're leading up to it and you're stressed and I gotta clean this, I gotta buy the food, I gotta cook this, I gotta make a meal plan, I gotta do this and this and this. And then literally the second that the team hits the ground and you know they're here and they come through the door, then it's just all stress free, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, my everyday life. All right, starting in the morning. I set my alarm for 6 o'clock. I hit the snooze button until 6:45, and then I'm rushing around.
Daily life here in Mexico really changes daily. If you plan things out, schedule this and that, something always comes up. However, it is incredibly important for us and for the kids that live here to have a schedule, to have a routine. I remember one missions trip I went on to Mexico. All we ate was beans and rice and oatmeal. And I guess in my mind I had this philosophy or thinking that you have to eat nothing but beans and rice and oatmeal and not partake in the sweet goodness of Mexican food. So I have changed that. And one of the main priorities, I know it might sound weird, is to have good food.
Okay, so when we had the vision and the calling of coming down here and doing an orphanage, we knew that it wasn't going to be just an orphanage where kids survive. We wanted kids to grow and thrive and learn a life skill and accept the Lord into their hearts, and we wanted to try to do everything that we possibly can to achieve all of those things. We want to teach these kids a life skill so that when they are adults, they can work and provide for themselves rather than just aging out of the orphanage. And we want to invest in these kids' lives to see them have a better future. In all aspects, physically, spiritually, emotionally, in all aspects.
What I've learned most is just how God will use anybody who's willing to be used. My name is Mark Jones. I'm from Puyallup, Washington. By trade, I'm a tile installer. I've been in the business for most of my life. This is the first time, though, I've actually been able to use my trade specifically in the mission field, just for the Lord's purposes, really.
So since we've been here at the orphanage, one of the things that I've gotten to help out with a lot has been doing some decorating and some murals and some artwork around the orphanage.
Back in the States, I really love to draw, but I've never had an opportunity to do it on a scale like we've had here at the orphanage.
In the boys' restroom, we decided to do the armor of God, and with a scripture that says, put on the full armor of God.
In Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 5. And it says, Look among the nations and watch, and be utterly astounded, for I will work a work in your day which you would not believe, though it were told you. And so if God would have told me when I was at a time in my life of just, Lord, what am I do? What am I called to? Where am I going to go? If he would have told me, or even earlier in my life, if he would have said, Jason, you are going to go down to Mexico and start an orphanage, I don't know if I would have believed him.
To know the King is better than life. You are Jesus, my joy. You are Jesus, my joy. You have called me to live a worthy life of the humbled and exalted Christ. So strain